Hey guys, and welcome to episode 1 of The Bachelorette. That's right, we are doing The Bachelorette. I'm so excited about this series. I am gonna say I have never seen The Bachelor or The Bachelorette TV series, so I'm basing this off of just kind of what I know and what I've seen just kind of here and there. So this is Carrie Rubio. She is our Bachelorette. Isn't she super cute? Now, on all of these Sims, I rolled the dice and gave them makeovers. I didn't change like the main things about them. And then based on their aesthetics that I felt that they were giving off, I gave them their aspirations after I figured out what their traits were. So again, their traits played into their aspirations as well as their look. So Carrie's aspiration, she is looking for a soulmate. She's a bookworm, cheerful, and a geek. I always want to say nerd for some reason, but she's a geek. She has purple eyes and red hair. And she is single and ready to mingle. She is so stinking cute. So this is Carrie. So I'm going to go down the list and introduce you guys to the bachelors now. I do have a confession though before we get into the actual bachelors themselves. This is my second attempt at recording this video. I had just gotten into the gameplay for the first video, and a blue alien here, Mr. Nico, drowned. He drowned in the pool. And so I've put him back in the house and we're going to start fresh. So they all have met each other, unfortunately, but no one's really built any relationships. They had only met each other for just a few minutes. So bachelor number 1 is Mr. August Helms. He is the artist of the group. He's a foodie, genius, and a loner. And he definitely has that artist aesthetic to him. With his blonde hair, blue eyes, the scarf, the holy pants, the Converse. I mean, just everything about him to me screams he's an artist or an artsy type. So this is Mr. August. Next up, we have our merman of the group. Yes, we do have a few occult sims. This is Connor Power. He is so stinking cute. And one of the things I love is that when I rolled that dice, they gave him this cute little mole there, and it just really adds to his character, I feel like. So this is our merman. He wants to be very wealthy. And I gave him that because he's a materialistic sim. He's a goofball and a child of the ocean. And this is him in his merman form with a green and teal tail and the net and seaweed top. So this is Mr. Connor. Next we move over to Garrett Hinkle, and he is our vampire bachelor. So his traits are foodie, erratic, and childish, and because of the erratic and childish traits, I gave him the public enemy for the mischievous aspiration. And so here he is. I really loved the red hair, green eyes combo that they gave him. They did have a whole bunch of the cracks on his face, and I took those off and really just kind of touched him up and gave him outfits that complemented his hair and eyes. So a lot of green and grays for him. And that is Garrett. Okay, so the next bachelor that we have, I had rolled the dice on him, and I was starting to pick out outfits for him, and I already saw his traits, and I just looked at him and I was like, man, he looks so familiar. And then it hit me. He looks just like Napoleon Dynamite's older brother, Kip. So I went in gave him the glasses and just really went full out on his Kip vibes. In Napoleon Dynamite, Kip has the yellow glasses, the mustache, the combed over hair. He did have different hair to start, but I definitely changed it to be more fitting. Gave him the wolf shirt and the long rolled up weird pants. Of course, he had to have socks with sandals and a black bracelet. It completes the look. And in his outfits, his uniform, Kip in Napoleon Dynamite wears the white button up with the tie and black pants. So he does have that outfit as well. So this is Mr. Kip. Next we have Craig, and he is the musician of the group. I wanted to give him this vest. I just think it really suit him well. He's good, he's cheerful, and he's a geek as well. He's just a normal sim. We only have... Oh, most of the guys are cult sims. That's my bad. Connor, Garrett, Mike, and Nico are all the occult sims. So this is Craig. I think all these guys are just super adorable. He's got the little chin. I don't remember what that's called right now. Cleft chin. But yeah, this is him, and he has gained skill playing music. I did spend a little bit of time keeping Carrie away from the guys and having them build up some skills. That way they have some skill sets and they can do different things and build personality. So this is Craig. Next we have Mike. He is our spellcaster sim. So I just went ahead and gave him the spellcaster aspiration. He is self-assured, he loves the outdoors, and he is also a geek. So we have several sims that have the geek trait. So I'm excited to see how they bond and interact with each other with their different traits and aspirations. And he had a completely different hairstyle, and it just did not look good on him. So I felt like this hairstyle fit him a lot better, and it just made him look a lot more attractive. I also went in and gave him freckles. I just thought they were just so stinking cute on him. I had to put them in there. So this is Mike. And last but not least, we have Nico, and he of course is our alien. He has blue skin and pink hair. He wears a lot of white and like purple and pink toned clothes. And I just feel like in his alien form, he is very well put together. And his traits were good, cheerful, and outgoing. So I gave him the friend of the world aspiration. I just felt like that was a very fitting thing for him. And if he decides to be disguised, this is his disguised form. I wanted to give him more of that rustic, manly look. I don't know, this guy just gave those vibes off to me, so I went with that look for his disguise. Although his disguise and his alien form are very, very different in the way they look and the way they come across. So that is our house. That is our bachelorette and our 7 bachelors. So let's jump in, and I'm going to give you guys a tour of the house. Now everyone's in the house already, so let's get in there and I will show you guys what all is in the house. As you guys can tell by the lot, this house is large. I wanted it to have anything and everything that they could possibly want to do in this series already in the house. Loading, loading, loading. Alright, so we're going to pause. I guess everyone's outside since we added Nico back to the house after he died. So this is the outside of the house. You have these large windows in the front, this lovely second floor patio, and a privacy fence that goes all the way around the backyard. Large walkway into the front. So this is the outside of the house. You can tell there is a jacuzzi, a pool, a fire pit in the backyard, but we'll get to those in just a moment. So let's come down to the base floor, and I'm going to take the walls off. It's so much easier to give you guys a tour without the walls. So coming in through the front door, this is your view. So first thing you see, we have a piano, a violin, and a guitar. All great musical skill things, and just to really add to the ambiance of the environment that they are in. You then go to the right and you will see this lovely sitting nook. It has 2 bookshelves and a fireplace, and it's just a really nice, cozy spot that's kind of away from everything else. It's tucked away in its own little corner. And so this is the little reading nook area. We go to the left of the door, and you'll see that we have a chess set here ready to play for those who are interested in the logic skill. And then just beyond that, we have the TV and just kind of living area for people to get together and chat and just watch TV or do whatever and relax. Going back toward the middle of the house, we do have, actually, we're just going to do half walls. We have 2 half baths that are completely identical, and you'll notice that we have stairs, and we'll go upstairs in just a minute. But 2 identical half baths. Those are really just for the guys to use when they're downstairs. Carrie has her own private bathroom, so she doesn't really need to use either one of these. They're just half baths for downstairs. And just a little ways across from bathrooms, you see the dining table with champagne and plenty of chairs for everyone. So this is just the main eating area, although they like to eat all over the place. And then we have this lovely state-of-the-art kitchen. It's very large. We have teapots and coffee and a nice fridge, a microwave. We have little plants growing, the super fancy stove, and just everything is just really neat and put together in this house. Of course, money was no limit. I gave them basically unlimited money, and we'll give them money if they ever decide that it's necessary. Continuing on toward the back of the house, we have this very large open area with a stereo system. Yes, I put in a space just for them to be able to dance. I don't know, I just think it's a fun thing for them to do and a fun activity to have. And right next to the dance area and the kitchen, we have the bar, and I really like having these alcohol shelves spread out like that. I think it looks really good. And there's only 4 seats at the bar, but I don't really feel like it's necessary to have a whole lot more than that. So this is the bar, and a couple of the Sims have started on the mixology skill, so it's kind of fun that they can go back there and make drinks for everybody if they want them. Now we're going to go over to the Bachelorette suite. This door is only unlocked for Carrie. Everybody else is locked out. This is her own private space. Now, if she wanted to invite someone into her room to maybe have a sit-down one-on-one chat or whatever they may do, she could invite someone in here, but this is really her own space. And so you come in the room and you'll notice that there is a refrigerator, a microwave, and a couple of countertops. Again, if she wants to just lock herself away for a little bit and have a breather, she can completely do that and not need anything from any other part of the house. Going to the left, you see she has her own bookshelf. nightstands. She has the largest bed of everybody. And she also has her own computer and desk area. I went with the tiny living desk just because I like the compact size of it and just that it could tuck nicely in that corner. Going toward the right of the room, she has her own trash can, so again, no need for anything outside of the room. She has her own music player and a couple of chairs by a fireplace. Again, just a nice, cozy sit-down spot where she can just relax or have someone over to have a private chit-chat conversation if she so chooses. And then going on back to her own bathroom, she has her own dresser, toilet, a nice jacuzzi tub, and sink. And this is just her own area. But don't worry, I didn't forget about the guys. The guys have what I call the bro zone, and that is the entire upstairs of the house. So I put a door here to the stairs, and it is locked for Carrie. She cannot access it. Only the guys can. So going upstairs, this area was just dead space, so I just put a window leading through for light. But you come upstairs and you turn the corner, and the first thing you'll see is we have 2 computers and 2 small desks with a bookshelf and a seating area. Again, just a really relaxed space where the guys can go and just have guy time, do whatever they feel like they want to do with not needing anything else really other than food. We do have a chess set up here, a secondary lounge area because there are 7 guys. I don't feel like that one seating area would be enough. And then continuing on back, we do have workout equipment as well. Now, I did their bathroom more of a communal bathroom vibe. So you come in through the door and there's 2 sinks side by side, but then there are 3 rooms with each of them have their own door, and they have their own toilet and shower. So 3 guys could be in here bathing, getting ready, what have you, all at the same time. And I just thought that was a nice way to break everything up because I didn't feel like everyone needed their own bathroom. Next, we're going to go out on the patio. Out on the patio, let me turn us around really quick. Whoop. Okay, come on. There we go. So up on the patio, we have an easel on each side, and we have this little sitting area on each side as well. Again, just for the guys to relax and do whatever. And we have 7 bedrooms, and each guy has their own bedroom. And you'll see the coffin for our vampire. All of their bedrooms, with the exception of the coffin, are identical. The only things that are different is the color pattern on the bed. Other than that, the rooms are identical. They're the same size. They all have the same things in them. They all have a dresser, lamp, books, nightstand, dresser, lamp, books, chair, and bed. And they all have at least one window. There is one exception because I wanted it to mirror the opposite side. This one has 4 windows, but that's the only one that's different. And so we have 5 bedrooms on this side of the house and 2 on this other side. And so as guys get cast out of the house, we will lock these bedrooms off so that no one else has access to them. Now let's go out back and I'll show you guys the backyard. So coming out back, you see that we obviously have a pool that runs the entire length sideways. So plenty of room to swim. There's different lounge chairs and different floaties. So we have the pool. Oh, Grim Reaper's still here from killing off Nico. Hi, Grim. We have a grill, a picnic table, a fire pit, which I'm excited to have them use. And then over here, past the lounge chairs, we have a hot tub. So that is the house, you guys. I am so excited to get into this gameplay with you guys. So why don't we go ahead and just jump right on in, and we will have everyone go inside, especially since we have Mr. Garrett, our vampire, who we do not want to get burnt to a crisp, and hopefully no one dies. All right, let's get to it, you guys. So I did want to say I'm only gonna control Carrie, with the exception of keeping someone from dying. That's the only exception to that. And everyone's going to be sad for a little bit, but we'll just have to manage with that. So, we're going to send the Grim Reaper home. Get off the computer, Carrie. And we're just going to go around and chit-chat. So you can see Nick's over there at the bar, mixing some drinks, listening to some music. We have Garrett over here watching TV with Kip. We have Craig and Nico chit-chatting. Connor decided to come in. I think everyone's in the house now. And we are sitting over at the computer. So why don't we come, since Mr. Nico died, why don't we get to know him and just chat with him a little bit. We're going to try and just have conversations with everybody. Oh, where's Mike at? Mike's the only one I haven't seen. Oh, he's upstairs on the computer. Okay. So, guess Mike doesn't want to be social right now, which after a death in the household, I completely understand. Connor reached cooking level 2. Good for you, Connor. Is he outside grilling? Okay. Why don't we come and grab a serving? That would be nice. I did notice when I tried to play it before, Garrett liked to try and be outside with everyone in the day, even though he would start burning. So I don't understand why he did that. But hopefully we can keep him from doing that. So let's go and join Connor out here and see if anyone comes with us. Whoops. And we can chat with him a little bit since he's sitting here. It looks like Nico might be joining us as well. So let's get to know Connor. I think Connor's super adorable, you guys. I hope they hit it off, which I have a feeling we're going to hit it off with Nico just because of his personality type. So let's chat with both of them. Let's discuss games and tell a funny story. So we'll just do some chit-chatting with the guys that are out here with us. So while they're talking, I thought I would tell you guys kind of how elimination is going to work. So this episode and the next episode, she's just going to spend time building relationships with the guys and just talking with them. And then the third episode is when we're going to do an elimination episode, and whoever has the lowest friendship with her will be the one to be eliminated from the house. And then after that, every other episode will be an elimination episode, and we're going to start building romance after the third episode. So we just want to have time to build these relationships with these guys and kind of see who we can build a friendship with, because friendship is a very important part of having a romantic relationship. And it looks like Nick has joined us, so let's chat with Nick as well. Why don't we try to cheer him up? And we reached comedy level 2. Good for us. And there goes Connor. He's going to get in the pool and swim around because he's sad. Which I have a feeling everyone's going to be sad for a little bit since Nico died. when I tried to film it before, so it might take him a little bit to get that sadness gone. So that's also another reason why I'm not doing elimination until the 3rd episode. That gives him plenty of time to get over the loss of the previous Nico. Let's discuss interests, and we can discuss our favorite author. I think that's a good conversation to have. Oh, it looks like Connor's taking a nap, and here comes... Oh, Nico's going to talk about woohoo. Okay. Kip's coming for another serving, even though he's... Oh, no, he's cleaning up. Kip's cleaning up. Oh, wow, Nico and Carrie just became good friends. Yeah, I think their friendship is going to blossom just because of Nico's traits. And here comes Mike. So why don't we, for Pete's sake, why don't we try to cheer Mike up and Kip? And just trying to build some of these relationships with the guys. It looks like we're cheering Nick up, which is good. I'm gonna talk to Mike. So let's just look at our relationships with everybody. So August, it's decent. Mike gets pretty low, but we haven't really had much of a chance to chat with him. Nico is the highest. And then Connor has a close to the same as August. Craig, Kip, and Garrett all have about the same. And you can see where our relationship was with Nico before. It wasn't super high, but it was higher than the others. So, those are our relationships with the guys so far. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to go in here and talk with Garrett. His name's Garrett, right? Yes, Garrett and Kip. Aw, we're cheering him up. And why don't we enthuse about a new show with Garrett? Just try and build those bonds and relationships with these guys. And it looks like Craig has gone to sleep, so we won't really be able to chat with him until he wakes up, which is fine. We have plenty of time to build relationships and get to know these guys. Nico acquired the video gaming skill. Good for you, Nico. From discovering aliens. Okay, that works. So it looks like we're feeling really good right now. We're confident and happy. So this is good. I'm watching a show about werewolves. Let's do an impression. Oh, bye, Kip. We're just gonna walk away. Okay. That works. So let's see here. Connor is just chilling. No, he's taking a nap. Nick's asleep. Mike's asleep. Craig is awake, so maybe he'll come downstairs so we can chat with him. That would be nice. I guess we can come and sit over here and chat with the guys that are over here in the living area. Watch some TV with them. And we can just have a general discussion. Why don't we discuss interests and gossip and try to cheer up. I think that would be good. Oh, good night, Nico. Looks like Nico's on his way to sleep, but I guess since we're talking to him, he's making another round. I think the alien voices in The Sims are so much fun. So now we're going to cheer Garrett up. I'm sorry you're so sad about the loss of Nico 1, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm here for you and that I am just thinking about you and hope that you start to feel better. I hate that Craig's not down here and we can't chat with him. Why don't we just come over here and dance, and I guess we can invite some of them over. I guess we can invite Garrett over. I guess that's not an option right now, but we're gonna come dance for a little bit. How are our needs? So we're gonna need to sleep before long too, which it is getting pretty late. I think so far we've done pretty good on getting to have a conversation with everyone, of course, except with Craig, but he decided to go to sleep instead of be downstairs so we could chat with him. I wonder if we can invite him to come dance with us. Invite Garrett to dance. Here we go. Maybe we'll dance with Garrett and build that relationship up with him since everybody else is basically asleep. Aww. There you go, Garrett. But why is he uncomfortable? Let's find out. Well, it's saying that he's confident, so I don't know. That's weird. Oh, and here's Craig. Craig! Why don't we go brighten his day? We can chat with Craig a little bit before we wrap this episode up. I'm sorry you're so sad. Let's get to know him a little bit. Aww. So far, I definitely think Nico has the highest friendship rating. Mike is the lowest. I don't know why we're having a hard time bonding with him. But everyone else other than Nico seems to be about the same, which is perfectly fine. So why don't we go ahead and wrap this episode up here. We're gonna tell Carrie to go to sleep, and I'm just gonna pause it right here. That's all I've got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed episode 1 of The Bachelorette. We are going to be getting into a lot of fun different things with this series, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. I love ya. I'll see you guys next time.